Hello, Aries. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this week ahead spread for the month of June. We're just coming out of a full moon, which was considered a blue moon because it was the second full moon that we had in a calendar month. And that was on May 31st. So you might still be feeling that energy as we coast through this first week of June. And I just wanted to highlight some special features about that blue moon, that full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And that moon represents truth and freedom, culmination, bringing things to a complete end or releasing. It's also opposing the sign Gemini. The sun is in Gemini right now, and the full moon in Sagittarius is opposing the sun in Gemini. And Gemini and Sagittarius are so very different. So there is this opposing energy, and it brings about the good communicator or the communicator Gemini, and the way that Sagittarius is such a truthful, expressionful sign. Those two things could be affecting, or you could be seeing those energies in your own life in some way, shape, or form. So that's just a little tidbit highlight. This is going to be a shorter reading. I have a few decks out, mainly going to be using When Women Had Wings, and then we're going to use Priestess of Light Oracle first. So I'm going to grab those. We're going to get started for the sign of Aries. Hopefully all is well in your world, in your life, whatever it is you have going on. And if you're feeling those energies of that full moon, that blue moon, it's very rare. All right, Aries, let's give you an oracle card to start us off. It's the River of Blessings. This is all about releasing constraints. Isn't that interesting? That is exactly what the culmination part of the full moon is all about, to release, especially anything that you might feel is holding you back, holding you down, keeping you from achieving your highest, purest form of love and light. And the River of Blessings, that might be different for all of you. You might each have your own place where you feel like that's where you go to bathe, and that's where you feel the gratitude for your blessings. Or it's a spot outside that you have a special spot that you like to sit or be in nature. Or maybe you actually have a river that you go to and that you feel that beautiful place of being blessed, touching earth, touching grass. It's just a beautiful energy. The card number is 47 if you're somebody that likes to know about numbers. And 47 could be significant, or 4 and 7 added up together equals the number 11. And the number 11 is a beautiful angelic number, but you can also reduce that down to the number 2. So in numerology, 2 is all about duality, balance, and your intuition. So I'm going to set River of Blessings up here at the front. We're going to get started with your reading. And this is going to be a very simple spread, like I mentioned, just quick to the point. I've already shuffled, meditated over the cards. So let's jump right in for you, Aries. The first card out. Whoa, too many. The first card out is, what does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know right now? And this can be this weekly energy for you. What does Aries need to know? The Magician. That you are a master manifester. That you have the ability to create magic in your life. Isn't that interesting? That River of Blessings. Going to a place where you feel possibly not only gratitude for all your blessings, but where you have magic abilities, where you can tune in and tap in and turn on your magical qualities. I believe that we all have them. It's just a matter of tapping in. It's card number 1. This is a major arcana attributed to the sign of Gemini, the season that we're in. The Magician is really attributed to creating earth energy, or bringing in earth energy, as well as drawing heavenly energy together. So you're combining two beautiful powers from the earth, from the heavens, and you're drawing them into you, and you are manifesting your destiny. And I love the beautiful symbology of red, very powerful, very spiritually aligned. The Magician, what you need to know is that you have every tool available to you that you need. You are blessed with this infinity sign over your head here. This beautiful universal energy is assisting you. You've got your wand, you have your cups, you have your swords, and you have your pentacles. So everything is laid before you. And what you need to know is that as above, so below. As within, so without. This is going to be your magical catchphrase for the week. You are the magician. Believe in that. What do you need to do? What is some action step that you can take? What do you need to do, Aries? Now that you know what you need to know, what do you do about that? You've got your river of blessings. You've got your magical abilities. 6 of Swords. What you need to do is you need to sail away to calmer waters. If you feel right now that swords are all about thoughts, and being, what it really always strikes me as is being in an environment that's chaos, being in an unhealthy, toxic workplace or a home environment or your friend group, you're beginning to notice that people are turning on each other right and left, or whenever somebody gets up and leaves the table, everybody talks about them, and you notice these things and you're very acutely aware, and it's not good for your mental health. And so you then put yourself in the boat, which is your mode of transportation, and you sail away to calmer waters, to peaceful waters, to a place where you're in control of what is said and what is done. You're not just at the mercy of the environment. You're going to create your own environment. Similar to what I was saying about finding that beautiful Zen place outside where you can count your blessings and manifest your destiny. You need to be at peace mentally in order for these things to, you can already see how this is becoming this recipe for a peaceful week. The last card out, what do you need to release? Aries, what do you need to release? And that is that's the beautiful part of full moon energy, is allowing us to release what no longer serves us anymore. So what does Aries need to release? Look at that. 3 of Swords, more sword energy for you, Aries. And the 3 of Swords is significant. It doesn't necessarily mean current heartbreak. It really generally means, because we're talking swords, and those are thoughts, those are the cerebral mental activities, but it has to do with a time when your heart was broke, when you were stabbed through the heart by third-party energy, when there was cheating, lying, people breaking up, walking away, people hurting your heart. This is the remembrance of that mental pain. This is the mental pain of remembering when your heart's been broken. And this is what you need to release. I know this is not everybody's ready to do this. And so don't push yourself into a place where you're not ready to let go of certain things. But if you feel ready, if you feel like possibly after you've gotten into your manifesting energy with Magician and you've gotten yourself to a peaceful place, maybe you're soaking up the river of blessings in your life, then maybe then you'll feel ready to release these painful mental reminders of when you've had your heart broke before. So that is looking like the entirety of the spread for you, Aries. And I think I'm going to close it off with this. I would ask for your likes, your follows, your subscribes, your shares, to please comment if you feel like you'd like to do that. I appreciate any interaction with my channel. Spicy Sunflower Tarot, TikTok, YouTube. Thank you, Aries. Be blessed. Be well.